And Pam McRae has gone from broke to making seven figures in 17 months with this opportunity. Her and her husband are really leading the charge throughout the U.S., South Africa. She just got back from South Africa where she was doing some meetings over there, and has a huge team going. And I'm really, really happy and excited to have her helping us out here in Canada as well. So with no further ado, I give you Pam McRae.
Absolutely, Sandra. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can, Pam.
Awesome, awesome. Well, I want to say thank you so much to you for that incredible introduction, and it's even more exciting to be in business with you, as you are definitely leading the way over in Canada with such a phenomenal team of all of those that have said yes. And so I want to definitely thank you again for just you being you, and for you taking the time to really say, you know what, let me grab a hold of something in order to really bring something new to Canada. Let me grab a hold of something in order to now take and pioneer something. And so I'm excited. I hope that all of you that are chiming in from Canada this evening, that you are definitely excited about a movement, excited about the fact that someone took the opportunity to actually invite you to hear about something that we truly believe without a shadow of a doubt is definitely life-changing, that we know that we have embarked upon something that is really now beginning to spread across the entire world. And guess what? Someone took the time tonight to actually invite you to hear about some incredible information about some products that are changing lives around the world. Just like Sandra mentioned, ladies and gentlemen, I'm even more excited because of the fact that I am seeing people grab a hold of a simple concept. I am seeing people now grab a hold of something that's now expanding. Global expansion is happening all across the world, all because of a company with some amazing products that are absolutely changing lives. And just like she said, I'm just getting back from South Africa, where I was able to spend several weeks out there just being in the midst of something phenomenal. You see, just like South Africa, a country that got started here within this amazing opportunity less than really 10 months ago. The top of this year, they said yes. One person said yes, and imagine an explosion now beginning to happen across the entire country. And so that is the opportunity that each and every one of you that are chiming in from Canada tonight have, because this is something new. There's some incredible products that I'm about to share with you tonight, some products that are definitely life-changing, but I just want to share with you and let you know that it wasn't that long ago. You see, a little over 3 years ago, I said yes. You never know when one yes can turn your entire life around. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm someone who's been in the industry of direct sales for over 20 years. I don't know if there's some of you watching in which you've been a hold of other businesses. Maybe you embarked upon some other things that have come across Canada in the past, and you said yes. And maybe they didn't quite go the way that you intended them to go. Well, I can tell you that that was my story for over 20 years, where I believed in the industry of direct sales. I truly believed that one day I would find the perfect opportunity that would begin to turn my entire life around. But guess what? I kept trying businesses after businesses, failing time and time again, until one yes was the yes that needed to happen. And it was just a little over 3 years ago, and it seems like just yesterday. You see, it started with a simple goal. I started off with just having a simple weight loss goal. And so tonight I'm going to share with you a movement. It's called the 30-33 movement. Can you imagine 30 minutes for 30 days with 3 simple products beginning to change your entire life? Because that's what began to happen with me. You see, after struggling in this industry, after knowing what it feels like to fail, you see, my husband and I, we were accustomed to making those 6-figure a year incomes because he was an engineer. But I don't know if there's anybody in here watching tonight from Canada in which you have that 9-to-5 job, and maybe you feel very comfortable. Well, that was us, very stable. We felt like, you know what, the job was definitely going to last. But can you imagine looking up in one day, corporate America, after my husband gave of himself for over 25 years, We look up and there's no job. Can you imagine not knowing what was going to happen to our family as a result of the income now saying goodbye? We no longer need you anymore after really, truly not knowing what else we were going to do. You see, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know that you're looking at someone tonight who truly was just a simple stay-at-home mom that had a dream on the inside of me. You see, as that stay-at-home mom, I always knew that God had something more for me to do in life, but I just did not understand and did not realize and know what my full purpose was. But it's something about when you begin to realize the greatness that God has put on the inside of you, that greatness will begin to come out of you. But I can tell you, struggle after struggle, trial after trial, challenge after challenge. And I'm thankful for every single challenge that I went through in life, because it has caused me to become the person that I am today. You see, I used to be someone very shy. I used to be a person that couldn't talk on a Zoom like this, or even in front of a room, could not stand in front of a room without shaking like a leaf, because I allowed fear to stop me. But I can tell you that after being through and going through bankruptcy after bankruptcy, after us having to lose things in life, and what did it for me truly was a day in which I had to experience something that really was a mental shift for me. It was a mindset, one of the paradigm shifts in my life, in which my husband and I, we had to make a decision. Do we eat or do we ride? And on that day, when he sold the last vehicle that we had, and he walked home on that day because we were so broke in, that was one of the things in my life that really helped me to understand that I had to become the person that I was looking for. And so, ladies and gentlemen, my journey to grow, my journey to get better, my journey to just really experience and to have success in life was one of the things that I knew that I deserved more in life. And so that was the reason why I kept trying so many different businesses time and time again. Well, imagine this, ladies and gentlemen, that when corporate America failed our family at the end of 2014, we found ourselves homeless by January of 2015. But I want each and every one of you watching in tonight to write down these 3 powerful letters, and they are YES. Because one yes can turn your entire life around. So I don't know whether you jumped on here tonight because you wanted to hear about some phenomenal products in which the word yes can definitely bring change to your life if you're looking to change your life health-wise. But maybe you got on here tonight and you're looking for a way to create financial freedom. Maybe you're looking for a way to bridge the gap. Maybe you're looking for a way in order to create a legacy for your family. Because I can tell you that one yes took us from bankrupt. One yes took us from repossession and renting cars for over 2 years. One yes, Canada took us from being homeless to now living in a beautiful home and having the things that we so desire, the things that we visualize in life. One yes began to turn it all around. And so tonight I have the incredible opportunity to share with you a company in which one yes, all I did was set a weight loss goal, a simple goal. And I looked up, and in an industry that I failed in for over 20 years, I was able to earn my family over $22,000 in less than 60 days' time. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm just sharing with you my personal testimony. And so the results truly are not typical, but I can tell you that if you're willing to get in and you're willing to work, if you're willing to commit, if you're willing to put in something in order to get out of something, I can tell you that this is an industry, this is a business in which so many people like myself who've never won are now experiencing incredible results at home. But imagine this, at that time I began to realize, this is not about me. This is about so many lives that God has connected me to. This is about so many lives that are out there that need to be changed, that need to experience these phenomenal products. And in an industry that I failed in, I looked up Canada, and guess what? I was able to earn my family as a stay-at-home mom over $250,000 in less than 7 months' time. Well, at that time, corporate America still was not calling my husband back. He truly had to humble himself. And it was at that moment, at that time, after he was right there by my side during the entire time, because I could not have built a business to that magnitude without him being right there. But he said, if one can put 1,000 to flight, two can put 10,000 to flight. We locked arms and began to build this business together, Canada. And guess what? We were able to become $1 million earners in 17 months. And so I say that to every single one of you who have been invited by someone tonight, not to impress you, but to impress upon you that this is real. You see, ladies and gentlemen, all I was someone who had a dream inside of me that refused to allow it to die on the inside of me. And I was strong and desired and desired so much and was very persistent and very consistent in making sure that that dream was definitely going to be birthed. And so I'm going to share with you an incredible company that goes by the name of Total Life Changes tonight. And I call it TLC. You see, we have an incredible CEO and founder by the name of Mr. Jack Fallon. You see, he started this company 17 years ago from his basement. This is Mr. Jack Fallon. And he had a mission and a vision. And his mission was to provide us with some high quality products. I'm going to share with you tonight a few of them that would give us some immediate results. Everyone likes immediate results. We live in a right now microwave society. And that would give us a new quality of life. You see, what we have here, ladies and gentlemen, is a company that is not on trial. We have definitely stood the test of time. So if you're someone out there, you understand stability. You understand getting in front of something. You understand being a part of a movement, something in which you can actually pioneer in Canada. You see, tonight is your opportunity in order to now grab a hold of something that's stable, grab a hold of something that truly is proven, grab a hold of something that no one yet knows about in Canada, and you now have the opportunity to be the first to solve so many problems in Canada. And I truly believe that the person that solves the most problems now begins to create the most wealth. And so that's what's happening. But I also want you to know that Mr. Jack Fallon, when he started this company, he realized that, you know what, we were going to have a global business because we're not just in Canada. We are shipping in over 150 countries around the entire world. So imagine sitting in the comfort of your home and building a global business. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how we're able to build in so many different countries around the entire world. It's not just because we're going out to these countries. Literally, when we go out to these different places, the team is already there. But it's the power of the internet. How many of you have clicked a mouse today? How many of you have social media accounts? How many of you understand that the internet is the bridge that truly connects the entire world to one another? And now you have the opportunity to be able to share some phenomenal products with the world and an opportunity for those that are truly looking to create some wealth from the comfort of their home. That's what you have here. We also don't just have a few products, but imagine having over 50 life-changing products. But I'm going to talk to you a little bit about this 30-33 movement. You see, 30-33 is real simple because we understand that simplicity is key. Anytime you're introducing things to people, anytime you're introducing things to the world, because people want to be able to grab a hold of it. People want to be able to say, yes, I can. They can do it. And it's very simple. So it's 30 minutes of exercise. Are you someone watching it tonight in which you definitely are very serious about your health? Because I can tell you that unless you have health, there is and you can never create wealth. So your health is truly your wealth. So 30 minutes of simple exercise by you taking a walk in the morning, by you walking up and down some steps, or doing some simple jumping jacks. Whatever your heart's desire, it's truly the very key to now living a long and healthy lifestyle as you are now embarking upon really making a decision that your health means everything. So 30 minutes a day for 30 days, because anything that you do for 21 days now becomes a habit, Canada. For 30 days, it's a lifestyle with 3 simple products. And I'm going to share with you 3. I'll go into a few more, but these are truly products that have been able to change my life, change my entire family's life. And it's all because we simply said yes. So I'm going to start off tonight and share with you the first product that's really bringing change, one that you could grab a hold of tonight, one in which I can guarantee you that a little over 3 years ago, we started this incredible movement with one little simple pack of tea. I would have never known, Canada, that one little pack of tea was going to turn my entire life around. And honestly, it was a pack of tea that I laughed at in the very beginning. You see, I remember when I was handed this tea by our incredible visionary of the 1,000 Family Movement. And I'll show you her. You see, we're attached to an incredible young lady. She's an executive ambassador here at our company, a multi-million-dollar earner by the name of Miss Stormy Wellington. She's the #1 female network marketer in the entire world. And I'm thankful for her yes, because she said yes, I said yes. She's my coach, she's my sister, she's my friend. But I remember when she gave me this little pack of tea, and I told her 2 things. I said, 1, Listen to me, Canada. I told her, I said, I am done with the industry of direct sales. How many of you watching it tonight, you've tried so many different things, you have no friends, no family left? Because that was me. I had the biggest NFL list around. And so when she shared with me this product, I knew that it had an opportunity attached to it, and I was tired of failing. So I said, I am not going to do another business with you. I don't care what you decide to do. But then she shared with me at that time that this product would also help me to lose some weight. It's all herbal. There's 9 herbs. I know you can't read it, but there's all herbs in here, 9 simple herbs, in which the combination is actually going to help you to lose some weight. But it's not a weight loss tea. It's actually a detox tea, the #1 detox tea in the entire world that's going to cleanse your body, remove the toxins and the chemicals out of your body at a cellular level. And guess what? You are now going to begin to lose some weight. So when she gave me this pack of tea, how many of you have been given something and you really don't take it serious? Well, Canada, that was me. That was my story. I took this little pack of tea and I kind of tossed it to the side. But I got a phone call about 2 weeks later, and it was Miss Wellington. And she said, give me back my pack of tea. She went on to let me know that she drank the tea, and within 24 hours, it sent it to the restroom. Now, that may not sound huge to all of you listening in from Canada tonight, but to her, it was because she was someone who suffered from not being able to use the restroom on a regular basis. Not going to make any medical claims, but there's actually an illness attached to that. But that was her story. So this was powerful for her. Well, I did not drink this tea, but then she went on to let me know that in 10 days, she lost 10 pounds. And that her sister Jackie had lost 21 pounds in 2.5 weeks. And another friend of hers was down 17 pounds. So I don't know about you, Canada, but what do you think I decided to do with this pack of tea that was crumpled up in the bottom of my purse because she was calling me because she ran out and wanted my pack of tea back? Well, do you think I gave it back to her? Absolutely not. Instead, I decided to boil this little pot of water. I threw in the tea bags because 1 pack of this makes it enough for an entire week. And I began to sip just like this. As I began to sip, Canada, little by little, day by day, I began to lose weight. And I'm so excited because I was able to drop 20 pounds in 31 days. And it's that very same story that turned into a 7-figure income in 17 months. And so this truly is an opportunity that's now spreading across the entire world with some phenomenal products. And this pack of tea is leading the way all across the entire world. So that's the first product that I want to share with you tonight. Now, the next product that I want to mention also, and I just want to let you know too, that not only do we have the original formula, but we also have the instant IASO tea. Now, this one is one of my favorite because it has become one of my favorite products because traveling all over the world, sometimes we're very busy and we used to be in our hotel rooms trying to figure out how to boil water in the coffee pot and to make this tea because it's a lifestyle change. Once you use it, I tell you, it's something that it's safe enough for you to continue to use all the time. But now imagine being on the go, opening up a little pack of this, pouring it in a bottle of water, shaking it and drinking it and losing 5 pounds in 5 days on the go, which is our flagship model of this phenomenal product. Now, the next one that I'm going to talk to you about tonight, we tap into the health and wellness industry. You see, baby boomers are sick and tired of taking prescription drugs. We have a lot of different products, but I'm going to talk to you about product number 2, which is part of the 30-33. You got the IASO tea in order to detox. Now, the next thing that you want to do is to put the nutrients back into your body. So we have a liquid vitamin called the NutriBurst. You see, the NutriBurst is incredible. It's packed with 72 minerals, 19 amino acids. 1 tablespoon of this a day is like you eating 10 salads. How many of you watching in tonight, you take some type of vitamin every day? Pill form vitamins in which, imagine this, you swallow all of those pills. They're nasty. You definitely don't want to not swallow one of them. Well, imagine that those pills are really doing your body no good because only about 10 to 20% is going into your body. The rest is wasteful. Well, this liquid vitamin is going to give you 98% absorption, Canada. And so I just want to share with you an incredible testimony of my dad. My dad turned 93 years old back in April. But I want to let you know where my dad was about 2 years ago. 2 years ago this time. My dad, this is his personal testimony. He was flat on his back, Canada. he stopped responding to us. He was so weak that he could not even lift a fork to feed himself, ladies and gentlemen. But on top of it, I can tell you that my dad, his memory was going very bad, and his health was declining so much that hospice stepped in. And we all know what hospice means. Hospice pretty much means that they had given my dad about 7 months to live. Well, I want everybody on here tonight to say fast forward, because this NutriBurst is incredible, because what this product has been able to do has truly been able to change my dad's entire life. You see, ladies and gentlemen, not only is he lifting a fork to feed himself, but he's sipping on hot cups of coffee. He's not only having full-blown conversations, his memory is incredible. He has been able to literally get up out of his wheelchair, because he's been wheelchair bound for over 2 years. But I can tell you that I got a phone call from hospice, which was huge. And they told me, Ms. McCray, this doesn't normally happen, but your dad no longer qualifies for our services. So imagine this NutriBurst. And I was looking for the testimony, because I just really would love for you guys watching it tonight to just really see what this product is doing, because we simply sell results. All we do is sell results here at Total Life Changes. And when people see the results, then the results are something that cannot be denied. And I walk around with a picture of my dad where he was 2 years ago, and I show the world that this product is absolutely phenomenal. And I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm gonna see if I can hold this up to kind of the camera and let it. I don't think you guys are gonna be able to see it. Probably not. You can't really see it on the camera. But my dad was flat on his back, and his results today is that he is really, looks like he's aging backwards. And so it's all the power of the NutriBurst that I'm really excited about. Now, the next product, Canada, that I want to share with you tonight, how many of you have a hard time getting your day going, making it through the day? Because another industry that we tap into is very powerful. I want you to imagine yourself, if you're somebody just watching it tonight and you're that person that wants to take back your health, and these products are definitely going to bring change to your life. But if you're thinking on the business side, if you're thinking on legacy side, if you're thinking of how can I create some freedom, how can I make some extra money coming into my household every single week, then I want you to imagine yourself being a part of all of these multi-billion-dollar industries in which we're solving problems. So the next industry that I want to talk about is the energy industry. How many of you work? How many of you are mothers, fathers, and you have a hard time getting your day going, making it through the day? Because this is our NRG. It stands for Natural Raw Energy. What this product is going to do is turn on the energy, but it's also going to turn off the appetite, because it burns 300 to 600 calories a day. When you take the NRG, it also has been deemed as a happy pill. So we're taking it, we're feeling great, we're smiling more. And this product, I want to share with you an incredible testimony of one of my business partners that I'm so excited to be in business with, because she said yes as a result of this product. Her name is Miss Shanita Foster. You see, this is a woman. She was a philanthropist. She's the wife of an ex-NFL superstar. And when she got started, it was because she had a mission. Her mission was she was already feeding 1,000 children in Swaziland, South Africa. So she wanted to be able to further her vision, further her mission of giving the children even more. And that's why she got started. But she got started as a result of this NRG. You see, all we do is share our products, which makes this very simple. Miss Wellington ran into her. She had a Monster drink in her hand because she was dependent upon Monster drinks just to make it through her day. Well, she tried this NRG, and within 20 minutes, she went looking for Miss Wellington. And she said, oh my goodness, what did you give me? And this product changed her life so much. She's someone that had never done a business like this before. She used to say to people, I don't do those types of things. I don't want to hear anything about any of those direct sale businesses. Well, Miss Shanita Foster said yes. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Not only did she get in and become Rookie of the Year, never did a business like this, but she also is now a $500,000 ring earner as a result of her yes. She is the one who has now started the incredible movement over in South Africa. She's a global director, changing lives in South Africa now, fulfilling the vision of 1,000 Dreams South Africa. So I can tell you that these products are life-changing, and it's all because of, you guessed it, one simple yes. So that's the NRG. So when you think about the 30-33, it's very simple. It's 30 minutes, 30 days with 3 simple products. And those simple products amount to the tea, the Nutriverse, to put your nutrients back in, and the energy in order to now take and have a win-win combination. But I'm going to share with you just a few more other products too, because we have a lot of different products here at Total Life Changes. And one of the products that I'm going to mention to you tonight, and I don't have it in front of me right now, is we tap into the sexual performance industry. Yes, ladies and gentlemen in Canada, can you imagine helping to save marriages and relationships with all natural products? We have the Strike Up for men and the Love for ladies, both which are going to enhance sexual performance. They're incredible products, all natural, and the Strike is actually going to help a male to maintain a healthy prostate, which is very, very important for up to 24, 48 hours. This product works as far as stamina. And then for the ladies, it's going to also help to balance our pH, increase mood, and it's phenomenal. 2 phenomenal products that are really helping the industry to really bring back relationships, to really put the fire and the vibrancy back into relationships, and they're all natural. So we're excited about that product. We have a complete skincare line that's phenomenal. I also want to mention another product that is called the Chaga, C-H-A-G-A. Write this one down. Google the many benefits of this one. It's a very powerful Siberian herb. It's anti-everything. It's an antioxidant. It's an anti-inflammatory, anti-cancer. Very powerful product that really is changing lives here at Total Life Changes. So a complete skincare line. Write down the Emu oil, EMU oil, which is phenomenal. If you're someone that suffers from any type of pain, this is an oil in which you just rub on, and it's going to penetrate 7 layers deep in order to help to eliminate any kind of pain that you may be experiencing. So ladies and gentlemen, you've been able to hear about some phenomenal products. I can go on and on with the products that we have here at Total Life Changes. But what I want to do at this time is I want to bring a young lady on the line tonight, in which I'm excited that we are in business together. Because she said yes. I've been able to watch her incredible testimony as she is now sharing these products across Canada. And guess what? You have the opportunity to grab a hold of this movement and to help us to really bring change to Canada. So without further ado, I definitely want to take the time to bring Christy on the line tonight so you can share what TLC has done for you so far, why you said yes, and why you're excited about the fact that this movement is really hitting Canada, and you're excited to be the one helping to pioneer the goal. So go ahead, Christy.
Thank you, Pam. Can everybody hear me?
We hear you loud and clear.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you. Basically, it all starts off from 2014, and I was basically drowning in a big, huge, dark place where motivation was gone. It was affecting my work. It was affecting my home life, my marriage, my family, my relationship with my kids, my friends. I was secluding myself constantly away from everything. So my sister, Val, started talking to me changes and the products, and with Sandra, and just bringing me in on this amazing, amazing company. And I decided to try out the tea because I've tried every single diet pill out there. I've tried every gimmick solutions that were actually just completely false, and nothing was working. And I was like, okay, what's one more thing that I'm gonna try? Let's give it a shot. And 5 days, 5 pounds later, I was sold. I was like, how do I get into this business? And I'm sipping on this tea as well. I can't. It's just so easy. It's the easiest thing. So seeing results right away was the biggest part that sold me in right off the bat. And then from there, after a few weeks of sipping on the tea, then I found, well, did not find, but it reached me, is that NRG with the motivation that it gives me to just carry on and do the things that I love again, the happy pill, it actually is the happy pill because it has tremendously helped me with my depression, where every day I look forward to get up and taking the day and just accomplishing everything that I need to do, because now I have the energy, I have the motive to get things done, and I'm reaching to do more with my life and my goals with this company. I want to be at the top. I don't want to stay down, even though at the bottom we're still good. We're doing stuff, we're selling, we're making friends, but my goal is at the top, and I want to bring as many people in my life to get at the top with me. And that NutriBurst, my word, you're taking that 1 tablespoon and you feel that the nutrients just go in you right off the bat. It's absolutely amazing, and it tastes great, and it has done so much for my life. My kids are like, we got mom back. It's just one day at a time, but my goodness, I'm happy. I'm happy with where I'm at, and I actually wore my silver jeans today that I haven't been able to fit in for the last 4 years. So that's something.
Wow, 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 Chrissy. You know, I can hear your excitement, and you know, it's amazing because when a person gets results, it's just something about, you know, how you feel, you know, how you begin to walk, how you begin to talk, you know, things just change. And I think that's one of the greatest things that I really love about what we do is to be around so many people, to hear the testimonies after testimonies after testimonies, and to really see that these products are life-changing. So congratulations on your incredible testimony. Absolutely, I know without a shadow of a doubt that we're taking this all the way to the top. Canada, we are definitely putting Canada on the map. And so you said yes, and guess what? Leading the way, and truly celebrate you in advance for all that's to come in 2018. So ladies and gentlemen, let me go ahead and quickly, you know, just share with you how we're getting it done, because these products, we can go on, and as you can see, these smiles are real. And it's because these products have really changed our entire life. And it's something about when you're passionate and you're able to experience the different products and what they have done for us personally, and now to see the different testimonies of how they're now spreading across the entire world and really changing lives. That's exciting. And so I want to share with you the compensation plan for those of you that are looking for an opportunity, for those of you that, you know, are wanting to be able to create some freedom from the comfort of your home. You know, maybe you're that stay-at-home mom and you're looking for something else. I know for me, I truly knew that there was something more. I knew that I had more gifts than beyond being that daughter, beyond being that wife, beyond being that mother. And I'm thankful because this company has allowed me to realize my purpose and to really have such a joy at helping others and to see their dreams manifested as a result of one simple yes. And so this compensation plan is not just any compensation plan. It's the #1 compensation plan in the entire world. So I hope for those of you that are writing down notes, write down #1. And it represents this. It represents what we call the 50-50-50 compensation plan. And you'll understand that in just a few moments. And what I want to share with you now is this compensation plan. And so there's several different ways that we get paid here at Total Life Changes. We actually get paid not just one way, but 5 ways. And so I want you to look at this as 5 incredible ways to now add to your portfolio of income coming into your household, in which we're going to get daily, weekly, and one of the ways is monthly. But I'm gonna focus on the first 2 ways, in which if you're listening and you're saying, you know what, how can I create some money immediately? We're approaching the holiday season time, and I don't know about you, Canada, but this was the time of year every single year when we were broke, in which I would get a little stressed, I would get a little depressed. And it was simply because as a mother, we always want to be able to give so much, and I'm sure the dads out there too, to our family, to our children. And, you know, I would find myself trying to put things on layaway, trying to put things on hold, just so that I could be able to provide Christmas for my kids. And so it was very stressful. And so we would kind of borrow from Peter in order to pay Paul. And at the top of January, we were even more stressed because we were in debt. We spent our bill money, and now how are the bills going to get paid? I don't know if anybody in Canada can relate, but that's how I was operating here in the United States. And so the compensation plan is now allowing people to create some immediate income in order to now provide for Thanksgiving, in order to now be a blessing to others, in order to now buy some Christmas gifts and do so much more. So the first way that we get paid here is what we call our retail commission. And I ask each and every one of you watching it tonight from Canada, who do you know that wants to lose 5 pounds in 5 days? Or maybe you know someone, maybe it's you that wants to grab a hold of the 30-33 movement and really change your entire life. But I can tell you that what's going to happen is once you say yes tonight, and you're going to be given a free state-of-the-art website, in which now you can send people to your website in order to place an order. So every time someone goes to your website, let's say that they decide to order the tea, or they decide to order those 3 products, which we call the Get Fit Kit, you're going to now receive a 50% commission. You see, our company gives back half. Our company, our comp plan pays out 62%. An industry high is because Mr. Jack Fallon realizes that if he pays the distributors high enough, we're not going to go anywhere. Not to mention we're a debt-free company. So now every time someone goes to your website, they place an order, you receive a 50% commission, which is powerful. On one order of this tea here, you pay $50 for a month's supply. So imagine now every time someone goes and they place an order, you're going to earn a $20 commission based on the volume. The Get Fit Kit, which I believe they have in Canada, I hope, but right, they do, Sandra? Okay, awesome. So every time someone goes to your website and they decide to place an order for these 3 products, now you're going to earn a $60 commission. It's phenomenal. You do this over and over and over again, 10 times a week. That's an extra $600 coming into your household just from promoting and sharing the products. So if you're someone listening in tonight and you're saying, you know what, I just want to share the products. I don't want to build a team. Well, guess what? You can become a documented 5-6 figure earner just by becoming a product of the product, sharing your excitement as you were able to hear Christy's testimony of what the products have done for her. And now you're going to create some retail money. And maybe you're someone listening in which you want to make money every day, because one pack of this tea here in the US, we retail for $20 a pack. In South Africa, people pay $25 a pack. But imagine now, this pack is going to make enough for an entire week. They're going to lose 5 pounds in 5 days. Do this over and over and over again several times throughout the day. You can make $100 a day, $150 a day just by retailing the product. So retail is very strong. The second way we get paid is what we call our Fast Start bonus. This is the second way in which you can get in addition to retail, you're going to put some money into your pocket fast. Because now as you begin to share the products, people are going to say, hold on, how can I become a part of this? How can I distribute the products? Because they're either going to see your results, they're going to know someone else who wants to lose 5 pounds in 5 days. And so now they partner with you. Every time someone joins you, you now qualify for a 50% commission. So there's several different packages in Canada that a person can get in with, several different ways in which you can actually start your business. And however a person gets started, you're going to receive half based on the one-time investment that they make. So it's incredible. Now, the next 3 ways I'm going to share with you tonight are actually our residual income ways. This, I'm not going to go into too much detail, but I can tell you, if you're someone listening in tonight and you've heard about making money in your sleep, right? Maybe you didn't think it was real. Maybe you've heard about that beach money, right? Laying on the beach and still getting paid. Well, I can tell you, Canada, I didn't believe it for a long time. I wanted to believe it, but I started to believe that the things that I was hearing about this industry wasn't real because I failed time and time again. And I found myself putting out way more money than I was ever bringing into my household. But I can tell you that since I said yes to Total Life Changes, that sleep money is real. Beach money is real, because what happens is once you get in and you now begin to share this with other people, you only need to find 2 people. When you go out and you find those 2 people, it's the power of duplication. So you place one person on the left and one person on the right to activate what we call the hybrid binary, your residual income. As this begins to build, as people continue to purchase the products, because that's what we're paid for, to sell the products, And as other people are selling the products, you're going to benefit. So now what's powerful about this, Canada, is that you're on this launch tonight. You see, this is one of many launches that's about to take place as we are really taking this thing to the next level in order to explode Canada, in order to really pioneer this global expansion that's now coming into your country. So imagine you getting in first, because this is timing and positioning where you can get in before everybody else in Canada finds out about this tea, finds out about this Nutraverse, finds out about this NRG. Imagine you being responsible for these products entering all of the households that you can touch in Canada. It is powerful. So timing and positioning is everything. Now, what's so strong about this is everyone goes into the system one behind the other. So there's going to be some people who you have absolutely no idea who they are, but because you're on this launch tonight, you're able to get in. And now these people end up coming in after you, who end up becoming a part of your team. You don't even know them, but you benefit from them as this begins to build. And you can earn anywhere between 10% all the way up to 25% every single week, up to $20,000. So it's incredible. Now, the fourth way we get paid is our third 50%. You see, as you share this opportunity with people that now get paid on that binary, you're going to qualify for a 50% check match. For instance, let's say that I personally enrolled Sandra into my organization. And Sandra, for the week she goes out, she makes a $3,000 bonus on that binary that I just talked about. Sandra's going to get her $3,000, but guess what? Nate and I would get a $1,500 check match. It's incredible. You get this for every single person that says yes to you personally. But it says better, say better Canada, because we also get a second generation check match. So now Sandra goes out. She brings in Christy. Well, Christy, I don't know Christy, but I love Christy, because every time Christy gets paid on that binary, I am now going to also get an additional check match, anywhere between 10% all the way up to 50%, because Christy is my second level, but up to 100% bonus payout. Ladies and gentlemen, all I can say is total life changes is truly a total life change. It's powerful. And the last way we get paid here is what we call a lifestyle bonus. Once you reach the rank of a national director, ladies and gentlemen, Total Life Changes is going to pay you a $1,500 monthly bonus just to maintain your lifestyle. It's just that simple. So you've been able to hear about the #1 compensation plan in the entire world, Canada, in which I can tell you that so many different stories are now being created as a result of one simple yes. And as I close out this call tonight, I just want to share with you a couple of the stories that truly have really been able to change lives around the entire world, all because of one simple yes. And so I want to share with you another one of my business partners. This is an incredible dynasty in which maybe you're somebody in here, listening tonight, and you're already a business owner. Maybe you have some dreams or some goals, some visions that you want to be able to, manifest, and you're just looking for the right vehicle in order to make that happen. Well, this couple is called the Pittman Dynasty. And I remember like yesterday when they got started, because they said yes. They're successful restaurant owners up in Connecticut. And when they got started, they also introduced this business to their then 29-year-old daughter. Well, not only have they been able to become $250,000 rank earners, documented as a result, part-time, running their business, the 5-star restaurant is their passion. That is what they do on a daily basis. But their daughter, Chandria, also said yes, and she was able to fire not one boss, not 2 bosses, but 3 bosses, and she, too, is now a documented 6-figure earner. There's stories after stories, like Miss Antonina Griffin. She, too, mother and wife, she got started and truly took her last. She took her rent money right around the holiday season time. And I remember when her story began to really manifest and really began to manifold and to really come into play. But not only is she a documented 6-figure earner, but imagine her now using TLC as the vehicle to purchase her own funeral home cash. She has also opened up her own mental health facility. And so as a result of Total Life Changes, as a result of one yes, there are other businesses being birthed, all because of one simple yes, all because of the vision of Mr. Jack Fallon, all because of people making a decision that they want to do something different in order to have something different. I can tell you that a little over 3 years ago, we had no idea that corporate America was going to fail our family. We had no idea that we would look up Canada and that we would find ourselves homeless by the top of 2015. But I could tell you that I'm excited that I made a decision to say yes, because I didn't believe in the very beginning. I truly borrowed the belief of my coach, Miss Stormy Wellington, one more time. And I'm thankful that I did, because one yes began to turn our entire life around in an industry that I failed in. And it's all because I made a decision to believe one more time. And one of the things that I could tell you that as the mother that I'm so excited about, because yes, TLC is now affording us to do a lot of the things that we desire to do. But there's nothing like being able to give your children things that they not only deserve, but the things that they need. And we have an 18-year-old son who was moved along in the system here in the United States. He was kind of just passed along, given grades that he did not deserve. And by the time that I realized it and I caught it, I went to the school system and I said, listen, I need you to fail my child because he's not ready to go to high school. Well, when I realized that the state, the government, they really didn't care. The system didn't care because they didn't promote our child. They didn't fail our child, but they placed him into the 9th grade, setting him up to fail. And so he struggled, but we were broke. I couldn't afford him a tutor. We couldn't afford him a tutor. But one yes allowed us to not just hire a private tutor for our son in order to help him get caught up. But he had a dream and a vision, and he always wanted to play basketball. He's good. He's 6'5". He's very good at what he does, but he could never play because the school, they told him he would never play. And one thing about making a mother mad, when a mother gets mad, I simply made a decision. And I can tell you that one yes has now allowed us to pay cash and to put our son into one of the top prestigious schools, educational boarding schools right here in the United States, in which I got a text message the other day that, Mom, I'm playing my first game. And so I can tell you that this is a company that's changing lives. This is a company that's now giving our son a one-on-one education in order to set him up so that he can move on to college and get the education that he absolutely deserves. So Canada, it's your turn. Canada, it is truly your season. Canada, I can tell you that this is a movement that is going to change lives. It's not a question of will we get it done. It's a question of will all of you watching it tonight make a decision and say, I am going to be one. I have to be honest with each and every one of you who are watching tonight. This will happen with or without you. We only hope that whoever invited you on here tonight, that you'll get back with them. And you'll say, you know what? I'm not going to allow this to come through, total life changes to come through my country and me not be a part of the change. So get back with whoever invited you on here tonight. I want to thank you, Christy. I want to thank you, Sandra. Go take this some more challenge shots, get yourself together, and listen. I look forward to seeing each and every one of you, not from the top, but Canada, we are going all the way to the top. Be blessed, and let's talk very soon. All right, ladies? So good night, and we'll talk soon. Get back with whoever invited you on here tonight. And I just want to let you know that there's a lot of different ways that you can get in. I'm not going to go into different packages, but it's very simple. $100 all the way up to, they have different packages leading up to $400 or $500. Just get back with whoever invited you on here tonight. Say yes. They'll find a package that fits for you, because it doesn't matter where you get started. It just matters that you get started. So have yourself a great evening. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Pam.
You're welcome. Good night.